South Park is one of the best TV shows that were ever made, and I learned so many things about it. And of course, if you are a South Park fan, you know I'm a mess. And yeah, that's it. And today I want to talk about top 5 episodes of South Park. Thank you for clicking on my channel. My name is A and this is the Real Movie Podcast. As I said, I want to talk about South Park in this episode. I said top 5, but this is going to be part 1. I'm going to do a playlist about South Park because it is my favorite show. Anyways, I'm gonna talk about 5 episodes that I really loved. I will release another podcast about other episodes that I love, but these are just something else for me. Number 5, The Passion of the Jew. There is an ongoing joke that I don't see that often in today's South Park. We don't see that. There's a hatred with Eric Cartman towards Kyle and him being Jewish that we don't see that often these days, because it is just borderline racist. It is just extremely racist. Anyways, The Passion of the Jew is a really special episode because in that episode the movie Passion of the Christ is out, and first of all Kyle questions his religion because he sees how the Jews are portrayed in that movie, and Cartman, who says, okay, I was right the whole time, he just gathers people and he becomes Hitler. And on the other hand, we have Stan, who go and talk to the dear director of this movie, who is none other than Mel Gibson, and Mel Gibson is portrayed as a maniac in this episode. Do not miss The Passion of the Jew. Number 4, Die Hippie Die. Die Hippie Die was a season premiere of South Park. I don't remember which season it was, but I remember because I was watching the whole thing. It was the first episode that Eric Cartman did not wear his iconic hat. In the beginning of the episode, Eric Cartman knocks on the door. Owners open and Eric says, okay, I'm here because your house is infected with hippies. And he's all equipped. He has a costume. He has like those pipes that pumps poison and just gas and everything. He punches the wall and some hippies drool out. This episode is just so damn funny that I remember pausing it and laughing just my ass off and then play it again. I really love that episode, especially that one part that Cartman just trapped hippies in the basement. The hippies were of course rioting and saying, okay, you can't do this to us, and Cartman says, okay, all you need is just some weed and guitars. And when one of the hippies says that's not true, and then Cartman just throws some guitars and weeds back there, and they all become quiet. I remember watching that scene 100 times. Number 3, The Death of Eric Cartman. The Death of Eric Cartman is one of those episodes that can be rewatched 100 times. It is so funny. The premise of the episode is that the 4 main guys, Eric, Stan, Kyle, and Kenny, they order fried chicken, and they all love the skin because it's crispy and it's delicious. They all go out, they come back, and they see that Eric ate all of the skins. And they decide, okay, because Cartman did this to us, we're not going to talk to him ever again. They spread this pact that they are doing in the school as well. And because everyone hates Eric Cartman, they are on board, so no one talks to him. In the result, Eric thinks that he is dead. The only person that weren't involved is, of course, the sweet Butters. Eric thinks that, okay, he is dead, he's a ghost now, only Butters can see him, and he decides to make up for the casualties and loss and damages that he did before, because he thinks, okay, my soul is trapped on this earth, and I have unfinished business. If I do this, I will go up to the heaven. And yeah, the whole premise is so funny, and the execution is even funnier. So many iconic lines as well. Every time Eric thinks that his work is done and he's just fading away, shaking his hand. I mean, come on, it's just really, it's too good. Number 2, Le Petit Tourette. In an iconic episode called Le Petit Tourette, Cartman is browsing in a store. He's looking at stuff, comic books and such, and he sees a kid who curses and says really bad words. Cartman thinks that, okay, this guy is just rude. Then all of a sudden the mother of the child is there, and she says, my child has Tourette syndrome. so he can't control what he says. When Cartman realizes that there is a syndrome or a sickness that you can blur out every single bad word and you can't get into trouble, he just literally sings, "I found the golden ticket." He pretends that he has Tourette syndrome. He's rude to every single friend of his, he's rude in his school, he's rude with the teacher, and of course Cartman being rude is just funny by itself, but the reason and the think behind it is even funnier. Kyle, of course, who always hated Eric Cartman, knows that okay, Eric is faking it. He does not really have Tourette syndrome. So he talks to Eric about this. Eric invites him to his house, and Eric says, okay, I'm gonna be on live television to show how brave I am while I have Tourette syndrome, and I'm gonna call every single name in the book to Jews. And again, we have another episode that Cartman hates Jews. It's a must-watch episode. Number 1, Scott Tenorman Must Die. Scott Tenorman Must Die is... I'm not gonna spoil it like previous episodes. Just I want you to watch it to see how crazy this show can get. The only thing I can say that in the beginning of the episode, Cartman talks to Kyle and Kenny and Stan and says, okay, I'm grown up now, I bought some pubes. And there's a 5th grader, I think, who sold his pubes to Eric Cartman and told him, okay, you are grown up now with these pubes. And when Stan, Kyle and Kenny tell him, okay, you're being robbed and yeah, you're being mocked, Cartman gets his revenge, and the revenge is just so damn extreme. If you have any time, to waste, just 20 minutes, watch this episode and trust me, you are on. And yeah, that's my list. I will add some other episodes as well, and if you have anything to say, to add, don't hesitate to comment down below. What is your favorite episode of South Park? And don't forget to like and subscribe. I forgot to tell you that. And as always, thanks. Bye.